Hi, I am Jessica Sonneborn from The Haunting of Alice D, and you are watching Tony Has Nine Fingers.
What is going on, people? I decided to make another type of video that I've never done before. If you couldn't tell by the title, I went through my collection and I found some movies that are either rare or out of print. These are pretty much going for good amount of money on Amazon. You know, every once in a while I'll try to find an old school movie that I wanted, and then I'll look and the price will be just ridiculous, and I'm like, you know, forget it. Maybe actually most of them I don't get. I was about to say maybe if the price goes down, but for the most part, most of these, they don't go down in price. Actually, they do the exact opposite. They go up and up and up and up. So I decided to go through my collection. Also, I went through, for the past probably like hour, I went through YouTube, finding other videos of people showing off their collection and certain movies that might be out of print or, like I said, rare. So I'll go through the ones I have. There's probably going to be another video if this goes, you know, well, or people are interested. There'll probably be another one because I didn't go through my entire collection, because if you could tell behind me, most of it's Blu-ray, except for, you know, this side. But I do have actually more DVDs than I do Blu-rays, and I kind of had to put those away because of the fact that my Blu-ray collection was growing. So most of these are going to be, there's 3 Blu-rays that I did not, well, one of them I knew was out of print. The other 2 are pretty, actually I think I only have 2 right now. The other one I didn't take off the shelf. But anyway, let me get into this, because there are a decent amount of movies here that are going for a good amount of money. I'm going to hide this one because this one is actually going for the most money on Amazon. This one right here that I got, I think, years ago for like $10. So anyway, this one is a triple feature. This one, I don't know if it's just this copy or whatever, but I looked on Amazon and this is going for about, you know, $45 to $50. And that's the 3 Ninjas triple pack. It comes with 3 Ninjas Kickback, 3 Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain, and 3 Ninjas Knuckle Up, which in the back I believe it's all completely wrong. I believe Knuckle Up, then Kickback, then High Noon at Mega Mountain was the last one, I believe. But, you know, I could be totally wrong, but that's the way I believe it is. But that's, this triple pack is going, like I said, for about $40 to $50. This one's actually going for a high price. I think it's about almost $80 right now. And that's Cocoon and Cocoon 2. I know just getting the regular Cocoon is pretty expensive as well, but this double feature, this one I got for like $10 somewhere back in the day. I think it was like FYE or something. But this is the 2-disc, like I said, Cocoon 1 and Cocoon 2. I believe it comes with both widescreen and full screen, but that's going for a pretty good price. This one, the price was around $50, and then I just looked it up. But they do have, I don't know if it was a re-release or something, but this one has a different cover, and it's going for a pretty good amount of money the last time I checked. And it's the sequel to A Christmas Story, and that's My Summer Story. I remember getting this for cheap, and then I remember looking, and it was, you know, ridiculous. I think it was almost $80 or something. But again, I don't know. The one with this cover has no, you know, anything to compare it to. Usually there's like 2 left, 3 left, or whatever from outside sellers, but there was none. It actually did not have any. So this might be still pretty, you know, a good amount of money. This one was an old school cartoon that I watched. I remember I bought this for about $30, and right now it's going for a little bit more, and that is Felix the Cat, the movie. I remember watching this cartoon, weird cartoon, many, many years ago. And then I remember it clicked, and this was when I was collecting DVDs. And again, I think I bought it for like $30 or $35 or something like that. So it's a little bit more than that, I believe it goes for, but that's Felix the Cat. This one went out of print, and it's, you know, you could find it for probably like $40 or something like that. But that's Drop Dead Fred. This was, you know, my childhood. Like, the movies I watched was this, Little Giants, stuff like that. Yeah, I was about to say People on the Stairs. I did watch that when I was younger, but no, I can't even think of the movie. I've watched it so many times, and I can't even think of it. But this one, I don't know if it went up because Rick Mayall died, but I know it was out of print. And Little Monsters, that's what I was going for. I don't know why I went People Under the Stairs. This one, the movie is not even that good. I don't crap on it like most people, but it's not a masterpiece. And it's ready to rumble in this snapper case. For some reason, this is going for pretty high. Let me actually, I guess with this, I can actually check on Amazon while I have it open, because that's what I was doing. But this one right here is going for like $40, which I bought this for like $6. So I don't know if it's out of print or whatever, but ready to rumble. This one is a double pack, and I got it for the one movie, and I bought this off at Amazon probably 8 years ago, and now it's like $50, and that's Rockadoodle and the Penguin. The Pebble and the Penguin. I got it for Rockadoodle. That was a movie I watched when I was really young, and that's I think it's going for about $50. I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit. This one, I guess, is out of print, and that's Kids. This is an old school movie about, these youth that are, doing horrible things. They're drinking and having sex, and let's just say one of the girls gets a transmitted disease from the kid that's pretty much going all over the place and just having sex with people. I watched a video of people doing rare stuff, and this was one of the ones that I guess is out of print because it's going for pretty. I didn't expect it, and then I looked, and it's going for like $43 or something like that, and that's Mel Gibson's Apocalypto. So if you have this, I bet you most people didn't know that it was either out of print or worth a lot, but this is Mel Brooks' Apocalypto. I don't know if it's a certain one that could be worth nothing and it has to be a certain one, but this one I bought expensive because I knew it was out of print, and I got the Beastmaster, so I spent a little bit more on that. This one's pretty expensive. It's like almost $40, and it's a snapper case, and it's MTV's first movie ever, and that's Joe's Apartment with, what's his name in it? I can't even think. Jerry O'Connell from Stand By Me and the Piranha remake and stuff like that. But pretty much he's a guy living in an apartment, and really dirty, and the cockroaches pretty much are his friends. This one I just looked up because I found it, and it's Shadow Builder, the Bram Stoker's, and I guess they have two listed, but this one with the lenticular cover is going for like $54 or something like that. I remember my brother actually bought this movie, and he doesn't collect movies, so he gave it to me, and now it's going for like $54. This one's going for $80, and that's the Substitute 4-pack. Substitute 1, 2, 3, and 4. I remember getting this I remember FYE used to have these 4 movie packs. I got so many of these things. I could probably got like at least 50 of them between the family favorites and the Police Academy ones and all this stuff. But that's the Substitute 4-pack. That's going for about $50. This one's going for about $100. And my buddy gave me this movie. He was getting rid of a whole bunch of his movies. He was moving, and he pretty much said, I didn't like this movie. Here, have it. So I got it, and I watched it. Definitely ridiculous. It's put out by Lazy Ghost, which I've never heard of. But this one, it's about special needs zombies. They're at a special needs camp, and a zombie apocalypse breaks out, and it's pretty much mentally handicapped zombies. And the movie is called The Special Dead. Again, it's going for about $100, and I got it for free. This one I bought, and I knew it was going to go up because I bought it for like $30, and now it's close to $100, and that's The Gate 2. I believe this is a Canadian release. The Gate was hard to find. My buddy found that for me, and then they re-released it, and I was like, But The Gate 2. This one I recently picked up and posted on my Instagram. I bought this for $30 or $29.99 or something like that because I believe it's out of print, so most likely it'll just keep going up, and that's Orca. I know it gets a lot of crap, but I remember watching this and being scared. Kind of like people call it a Jaws ripoff, but this one is a killer whale who goes after the people that killed its wife and baby. So that's a pretty cool one. This one is out of print, and it's Night of the Comet. This one's going for about like $45. I believe it got re-released on Blu-ray, so I don't know if it's still on Amazon. I looked it up, and it's going for a good amount. This one is out of print as well, and that's Night of the Demons. This is a Kevin S. Tenney film. This one's out of print, so it's going for, I believe, almost $80. This one is also out of print, and that's Tales from the Dark Side. This is, I think it's 3 movies or something. It's like shorts, pretty much. Christian Slater is trapped by the one woman, Deborah Harry, and pretty much she's going to cook him and eat him. So as she's getting ready to prepare the meal, she's telling these stories, which I remember enjoying this, and it creeped me out when I was younger. This one I bought because it was out of print. I bought it for around 30-something bucks. And then they came out with that Arrow up here, if you can tell, the Arrow version of it, Society, which I bought for, I think, 35 bucks too. But this is the out-of-print DVD of Society. I remember seeing a scene from it. I'm like, what the hell is this? And it's just one scene where people are having a mass orgy, and as they're having a mass orgy, their skin connects together, and they make one blob of a person. I was like, what the hell am I watching? Very odd movie, but I got it, and that's Society. And then, like I said, I got 2 Blu-rays. I do have another one over there. So like I said, I'm going to probably make another one going through the rest of my collection to see if there is any more. But this one's, been out of print and pretty expensive, and that's the Dead Alive Blu-ray. I remember getting this right before it went up. I got it for like 15 bucks, and then right when I got it is, I guess, when it went out of print, and that's, like I said, Dead Alive. And this one I was watching the videos, and I didn't know this one was this expensive. It's about 60 bucks going for now, and I remember getting this close to like 10 bucks, even less. I think it was like $9.99 or something. But supposedly this is out of print. The Blu-ray of this, I did have the DVD, and I think the DVD wasn't that bad, but the Blu-ray, I guess, is going for a decent amount, and that's the Relic. So that is going for a good amount. And then, like I said, I left the most expensive one for last, because this one I looked up, and I don't know if it's, because of Star Wars is going, crazy, or getting back into, people's minds. But this one right here, I remember watching, I believe they were made for TV movies or something like that, and I found this thing for like $6 at FYE or whatever it was. It was definitely under 10 bucks. I remember picking it up, and right now I looked on Amazon, and the cheapest one, and that's with Amazon Prime, is $188 right now. And I was like, what the hell? I did not know. And then I'm like, hopefully I dug through, because I have most of my DVDs in my closet now. But this one, like I said, is going for $188. And I was like, nice. And that is the Star Wars Ewok collection, which is Star Wars Ewok Adventures. It has the Caravan of Courage and the Battle for Endor. And I believe these were straight to TV movies or something like that. And it's pretty much the story of the Ewoks. The first one, the family gets stranded with them or whatever, and they're trying to protect them from this gigantic monster-like thing. And then the second one, it's taken over by this race of aliens or something like that. I remember Wicket is the little one that befriends the little girl, and I was just, when I saw it, it was just one. I'm like, let me just check to see if this one's worth anything. And then when I went on Amazon, it was $188. So I was like, oh, okay. So this one is definitely one of the most expensive DVDs I have in my collection. So that was a good amount of rarities that I did not know I had. Again, I went and looked. Every once in a while I'll look at random names just to see if certain ones are rarer than others. So I'm sure there's other stuff in my collection that might be worth more than I paid for it. So if you enjoyed this, if you own any of these movies and you wanted to know, some of these are actually worth some good stuff. Most of them are worth like 35 and up. So it's a good amount that kind of gain price. So if you have any of these, look it up and you might have some rarities on your hand. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you might want to see more. Again, I'm going to try to go through what I have. I know I have the one box set that might be a good amount of money. So I'll keep on doing these. Comment on the bottom if you have any of these movies. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Don't want to keep you too long. So again, if you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button, because I do more movie reviews than anything, but I'm going to try to do more of these, rarities or top fives. I do unboxings or whatever. So if you're interested, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to know when I do put more stuff out, hit that little bell button and let people know I'm out here. And yeah, I guess until next time, I'll see you. If you found the review you just watched enlightening and you want more of them, go ahead, hit that subscribe button in the corner and check out all the other reviews I have, such as horror pack reviews and Netflix and chiller. If you want to check out all the other things I have, go ahead and check out my Instagram, where I show off the movies I have behind me. Or check out my Twitter, where I post all my videos and more. If you want to do that, go ahead, hit those buttons, and until next time, I'll see you.